Hi, this is Tristan. I'm here to show you my latest little project, which is a mini album based on a secret garden. If you happen to hear some noise in the background, that's my dog Brando. He's not happy that I'm paying more attention to this album than him right now. This was suggested to me by the folks over at Unruly Paper Arts, where I was asked to be a featured guest artist for the month of M, which they included EM in, which stands for embellishments. And I'm sure for all of you who know me, this will be a great surprise, but I chose to make a miniature album that is embellished. So it turned out not being quite so miniature. It's only 5 by 7, but by the time I got through embellishing it, when I made the spine, it's actually 6 inches deep, so it's almost a cube. I used a lot of Graphic 45, Petaloo products, Leaky Shed, Bo Bunny, Arctic Cakes, just a lot of different people. So I'll just dive in and start going. On the cover we have a Leaky Shed wooden die cut, which has been spritzed and gilded, and a vintage jewelry brooch in the center. The back is broken off, so don't be upset that you couldn't wear it because you couldn't have worn it anyway. All the flowers are Prima from the Botanical Collection and I believe, the Archivist Collection. And lots of Prima bling on this end with down here and in the corner. And of course, again, for those of you who know me, things that make my heart go racing are crowns. And there's 2 crowns actually on this piece with a lot of rhinestones, pearls, chains, strands of gems, coins, little faux gems. That looks like a little butterfly there. There's a lot of things there. So that's the cover of it. The spine, if anybody actually wades through all the ribbon embellishing on the sides, which all have Indian paper flowers on them. There's a vintage die cut embellishment with a lot of Prima velvet hydrangeas, a Prima silk butterfly, and a Prima they're made of burlap and cheesecloth, I believe, with rhinestone centers in them. Really pretty. So it's all hidden under there, and the only people who will see them are those who are willing to explore beneath the ribbons. And we'll go into the inside. Okay, in the first page, we have a lot of wild orchid roses in the corners. I don't take off the wires off the roses. I use my tweezers and spiral them up and make little vines out of them. So I try not to waste anything. Some more flowers by Prima, a little Bo Bunny embellishment, an Anna Griffin miniature ribbon, Prima rhinestone set with jewels, and there's a tag here, and this has a nice vintage image of roses on it that says souvenir. Very nice. You can do a piece of journaling on the back. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave all of the tags out, and I'll put them back when we're finished for the day, so you don't have to sit through me doing all that. And here is the next page. Again, this is Prima Rose made of burlap and cheesecloth. This is a Graphic 45 piece of chipboard with beautiful violets on it and vintage seam binding. And this particular tag in this pocket has die cut doilies from Bo Bunny papers, and the images are from the Botanical Collection, whoops, I'm sorry, of from Graphic 45. Whoops. And here we have this page. We have a Melissa Francis Hart frame with ribbon trailers and really beautiful vintage illustration of a flower. More from the Botanica collection of flowers of Prima. A tag from, Seven Gypsies, I believe. And some really beautiful wire-rimmed ribbon with some bling in it from May Art Studios. And on this tag, on this side, there's again more of these really beautiful vintage reproduction flowers, keeping in mind that we're doing the Secret Garden here. Perfect timing to say that. This page has a quote from the Secret Garden. And there's paper towel work done, layered paper towel. These happen to be rosebuds. And on this page, we have bundles of blueberries that are frosted with golden rhinestones. Nice travel tag with, again, vintage seam binding and a nice chipboard piece from Graphic 45 as a place to do some journaling or write a short poem or something you would like. And there's also a tag here, Lily of the Valley, and some of the cover paper. Finishes that one out. Okay, and here comes this side, which has a pocket down here that has vintage butterflies, images. I'm pretty sure that's Tim Holtz. And another Prima flower embellishment, another Seven Gypsies tag. And again, we have more of the vintage embellishments of the vintage roses. This particular one also flips open. Whoa. I need about 4 hands for this. Nice wild English garden wildflower illustration, which could also be used as a photo mat. And again, a quote from The Secret Garden and layered paper towel. Oh, we didn't see that one. And there's another tag. I forgot about this one. And this tag has, this is an old vintage ad, which utilizes a rose. It's a perfume company, as is this one, which is Lily of the Valley. And this one, you can see that it has been embellished with, again, the layered paper towel, another miniature ribbon by Anna Griffin, embellished Seven Gypsies tags. I really love these vintage flower illustrations. I think they're really beautiful. And this is one of my favorite things. These are old German scrap illustrations from the turn of the century that people used to they used to buy them in the general store to decorate their scrapbooks with. And so these flowers seem to fit right into this one. This next page, we have, starting at the top, more vintage flowers. And another tag with more vintage flowers. And down here is, a little envelope, inside of which are two little, these are not vintage, they're reproduction, they're made by Graphic 45. Seed catalog illustrations that were used as postage stamps. And again, this little envelope could be used for anything. You could put a photo in it, or a poem, or write a nice little memory thing. More Graphic 45 Botanica collection flowers. This illustration, which is from the, actually it is from the Secret Garden collection of Graphic 45, really made me think of Secret Garden for some reason. I have no idea why. And I really love the way these petaloo flowers matched the illustration. I thought it worked out really nicely. And the tag on both sides has, flowers of different types, all part of that same collection from Graphic 45. As we turn the page, to turn this around. Now this page we have, again, more layered, I do love doing this, layered paper towel work with vintage flower seed ad, and more of the rose and daisies ads that were from the collection at Graphic 45. And it's been embellished with the golden pearls from the Prima collection of, I think it's called Say It With Crystals. When you can lift this, and inside there's the same image of the girl in the secret garden. I just loved it so much I'd use it twice. Another wonderful image on a tag here, and here we have more of those vintage flower illustrations, all embellished with ribbons. Okay, and this page has chipboard piece from the Botanical Tea collection from Graphic 45, and lots of petaloo flowers. Really nice quote from the Secret Garden on the tag in there. And on this side, we have a tag that both has lines for journaling on both sides. So you could write something if you wanted to, or just keep it with the pretty pictures. More lines for journaling on both sides of this one. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but this ribbon is especially nice. It's vintage ribbon, French silk and gold edged, and really pretty. I unfortunately don't have much of that. And this tag, which has nice vintage garden images of robin and some garden leaves for recognizing things when you're out in the garden, which is from a Tim Holtz collection, I believe. And, oh, I said I was going to do that. Okay. And we come to the final page, which is, you undo the ribbon, and we have large versions of those vintage floral illustrations. It just ties back up. They, other than being inked, because I ink everything, because I just do, I like the way it looks. There's no other embellishment other than matting, because the book had really gotten a little out of hand for such a small little book. So that's my book, My Secret Garden. And I hope you had fun looking at all the interactive pages and all the stuff that goes on in it and all the embellishments. And please visit me at my website, which is tristanrobinblakeman.com, or my blog, which is tristanrobin.blogspot.com. Or you could also look up Enchanted Revelries, which is my shop at Zibbets, where I have, as you might guess, lots and lots of embellished albums. So thank you, and I want to thank the folks at Unruly Paper Arts for asking me to be part of this. I appreciate it. Have a nice day, everybody.